There we go. Okay. I thought there was something wrong with my microphone. Greetings from the Library Cave. I am Aspen Dracaena, your friendly neighborhood Ice Dragon Bookwyrm VTuber. We are going to continue at dead of night. Hi Mac, how you doing? So as you see here, the story is 30% complete. The fact that I'm wandering around a lot in this game is getting a little frustrating, but I do want to try continuing. The thing that kind of cracks me up about this game too is, so with Panda, he proposed to me in a hotel, so now it's like I'm playing a game in a scary hotel. I'm like, no, hotels are good. They're a good place, really. I got engaged at one. All right. Okay, so I'm in the storeroom. Trying to remember what happened last time. Here, let's look at the scrying mirror to see what we need to do. I'm gonna turn down the... Okay. Oh, that's the radio outside the door. Alright, I'm gonna use the scrying mirror. On one side you love them, on the other you fear them. Yes, yes. Alright, let's look at the scrying mirror and see what's going on. Where we need to go. Okay, Dr. Bose. There's a paddle. Second floor. Okay, and this is his stepdad, I think. Something about a scrapbook. I feel like we've seen that scrapbook. That's floor 3. Floor 2 and floor 3. What floor? I think... let's see. Open notes. Okay, so we've got all this stuff. Wedding ring. For one moment, he looked like Gollum. Yes, he looked a little like Gollum. Okay, so we only have a key to room 2. Oh, we have, no, 208 and 112. Okay. Alright. I guess we're exiting.
Did you see her?
Let's go to floor 2. What floor? I think we're on floor 1. Okay. Okay. Wait. Okay. I'm gonna go in the storeroom real quick so I can scry. See if I am gonna get more information about the room that I need to find. What? That was weird at the beginning. Okay, Dr. Bose, what room do I need to go to? Yes, we've seen the paddle. Well, how does that help me? It's just giving me the floor. It's not telling me where to go. frustrating. I guess just gonna have to wander around a bit. Yeah, and I get it. Okay. Yeah, everything's cool in here. Let's leave the room. He's already here? What the heck? Oh shit. Why is he already here? Why? Why is he already here? It says I'm doing nothing but hiding. Okay, the music's still going. It's getting louder. He's way too close. He is way, way, way too close. Okay, he's farther away. Erg! He is too close. Okay. All right. Okay. Ugh. No. Oh shit. Shit. Shit, 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 shit. He's gonna get me, he's gonna get me, he's gonna get me, he's totally gonna get me. I don't trust it. Wait, am I okay? I don't know. Okay. gonna be behind me, isn't he? Oh, shit. Hide in wardrobe. He's gonna come after me. I know he is. I know he is. He totally is. He's totally after me. See, he's way too close. He's way, way, way too close. Anyway. So, it's been funny this week, you know, waiting until Friday to tell everybody that Panda and I are engaged because it's been so hard to hold it back. Because, you know, I'm really excited, but it's also been kind of difficult. No. Because, you know, he, you know, after being proposed to, you know, it's kind of hard because you want to spend all your time with that person that you love so much, and, you know, he and I do not live near each other, so, you know, I can't just go over to his house, and he can't just come over to mine, and, you know, so it's a little tough. Dude, just pretend I'm on floor 3. Storeroom. There's another door. Oh, I need to unlock the door first. I love this mannequin right here. I wish I could pull up a map of the whole place. I haven't gotten a chance to go in here yet. Okay. Through the spyglass. Hide in the bathroom. I feel like this is all I'm doing. Hiding in the bathroom. There's no more hiding, Maya. Okay. It's funny. I get to these points, I'm like, hi LT, how are you? I get to these points where I'm hiding and then I get real quiet like I'm hiding in real life. It's so unnecessary. Okay. What am I looking for? An old heater marked dangerous. Okay, that's a new one. I don't think I've seen that before. Okay, I wonder if I can... Let me use the scrying mirror again. Hey, LT! I did not mean to keep secrets from you. I wanted to share it, but we had to wait a few days for Panda to be able to, you know, for us to be able to do a stream together so we could tell everybody. So, you know, we are trying to keep secrets. We wanted to tell, we just have a lot of people that we have to tell. It's not easy. It's not easy. Okay, can I escape this? Because it's obviously not telling me anything I don't already know. But I don't think I can. No, 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 no. It won't let me skip. Okay, what if I turn on...
Is anyone there?
I know, I know. Nobody's there. Nobody's ever there. Alright. It's telling me to go back. Okay, this is another storeroom. Okay, pretty run-of-the-mill storeroom. I'm gonna try to see if I can find the keys that he took away. And if there's anything else of use. No. No. Hang on a second. My phone is ringing. Okay, sorry. Gah! Stop it. Stop it. That was Human Mother. I had just talked to Human Mother on the phone and told her I was going to be streaming, and then she called me again. She already forgot. Wait, there's sounds. Ugh, cheese whiz. Okay. I don't know. That way. No, that way. Oops, sorry. There we go. What type of ring is that? Oh, like the ring that I have. The ring that that Panda gave me. The ring he gave me. It's actually his mom's ring. But he wants, it's a temporary, ringtone. I don't know what kind of ringtone that is. It's just, it came with my phone. Okay, I'm getting all the deadlocks again. That's helpful. Look through the glass. Okay. Oh, yeah. It's, I have a flip phone. I actually got a new phone and it's another flip phone. I just refuse to spend loads of money on a cell phone when I live in an area with bad cell phone service. Oh shit. No! No! Oh! No! No, 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 don't get me. Okay, okay, okay. He's gonna get me. I know he will. He's gonna get me. No, no, I don't believe it. No. No. Okay, I guess we're okay. I'm gonna look through the glass, though. But yeah. So, Panda proposed to me at the hotel. It was very cute. Okay, sounds pretty far away. Am I supposed to be here? Here, let me try again, because I didn't try the device either.
Is anyone there?
No. Oh, crud nuggets. Okay. I think I need to go the other way. I'd really love it if he would just disappear. It'd make it so much easier. But of course, that would be so much not the, Alright, there we go. Flip bone. Can it do a flip? I can probably flip it around. I'm not going to throw it around while I'm in, while I'm streaming. Look at that! Ooh, what is that? What is this? Is that a bumper car? That's your car, LT? Oh shit, he's nearby. I don't know if I'm safe in here. I can't check. Oh dear. He's too close. I'm not gonna go yet. I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna wait. We're gonna look at LT's bumper car. It's a very charming bumper car. And I'm not listening. Not listening! I wonder where it went. Okay.
Is someone there?
Is someone there? No. Oh my. I suppose there's nobody there. Oh, should I leave the room? The music's quite music-y. I already have a scrying mirror, thank you. Key labeled storeroom. Okay. Alright. I wonder where it went. Hmm. Okay. Let's try this room. And it's blank. There's... Alright. Let's try this room. Oh my gosh. I just took a sip of water and choked on it because he showed up. I'm good, I'm good. I won't, I promise.
Is someone there?
Okay. 209. Okay. 209. We're going in chronological order. Okay. No, we're going to 210 first. Okay, we're going to 211. Alright, where are we supposed to go? Alright, you know, it's pointing straight at room 211, so... Here. Do I have a deadbolt? No. Don't leave the room. Don't leave the room. Don't leave the room. Don't leave the room. Okay. Turn on the device.
Is someone there?
No!
Hello?
Yes!
Is it Dr. Bose?
Yes, I'm Dr. Bose.
Okay, Dr. Bose.
Why is there an old heater marked dangerous?
I don't know.
How did those mirrors get broken?
I didn't see them.
I
Scrapbook.
saw a scrapbook with newspaper articles in it. Who made it?
Jimmy made it. It was a warning. I should have seen it coming.
There we go. That's important.
Who wrote the note that says goodbye?
I don't know.
Okay. A man saying Jimmy lied. Jimmy, okay, Dr. Bose. Let's see if there's anything I can combine. Question.
When you said Jimmy refused to let you administer his medicine, does that have something to do with what you said about the scrapbook?
There we go. Oh, no. Dr. Bose, don't be useless. I need you.
What was the coil of wire used for?
It belonged to Jimmy. He always kept it in his pocket. He didn't tell me what he used it for.
Coil of wire. There was something else with the wire. But there's also a bunny thing. I think? No. Oh, I can ask him about the... No. Wooden paddle. Oh, wooden paddle and scrapbook. Okay, wooden paddle and administering the drug. Because it was the thing about...
When you said Jimmy refused to let you administer his medicine, is that connected to what you said about the wooden paddle?
All right.
Jimmy said I used the paddle to beat him. I would never use violence against a patient. It was ridiculous. But Rose believed him.
Ah, okay. Here we go.
Who's there?
Okay. Let's scry. Okay, Dr. Bose again. Ground floor. Alright, so we need to get up to the 3rd floor or down to the ground floor. I'm gonna go for ground floor. I want to figure out the Dr. Bose story. Alright. Fair enough. Alright. The music is very music-y. Do I have a deadbolt for room 211? I do not. I don't. I guess we'll just wait a little bit. This hotel needs a new paint job or some new wallpaper. Oh my god! Dude! I'm just waiting. Just go away. Go, leave me alone. Okay, let's go in 208. No! I'm not trying to look through the keyhole. I have the key. Here. have the key to room 208. There we go. We could just hang out in here for a while. We can hang out and be safe. So I already looked in here. Yeah, I already have a scrying mirror. Yeah. Let's just see if he'll pass by. Kabump, 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 kabump. Oh, and I'll warn you, I do have to stop directly at 4. I have hang on a second. Let me just check this real quick. Oh no, I've missed it. Oh no, I haven't. Alright, I have until 5 p.m. So, I haven't missed it. So, it should be okay. It should be okay. So, I have until 5 p.m. Alright, I can leave the room. Oh, no, that's not the way I want to go. I need to exit. Ugh. Okay, room 201. Okay. Shh. Quiet. Oh my God, be totally quiet. Totally quiet. Anything I can find in here? Ornate dagger. I think I've already seen that one before. Hugo punch. Hugo punch. Okay. He's close. Okay, I'm not leaving there. He's right there. I wonder what happened if I actually did exit when he was right there. I do not have the key to room 201. No. So these are new things. Hugo punch and the ornate dagger. Oh, this is interesting. This helps me figure out... Oh, maybe not. Okay. I thought it was going to give me some kind of, like, helpful thing. Like the, if you click on something... Harvey and Amy don't have an answer. Okay. But all right. Okay. jacket and baseball bats. Have I just not been in this part of the hotel yet? This is weird. Yeah, I grab a bat too. Honestly. Like, I am not a particularly violent person. But if I have to protect myself... Okay, nothing in room 202. Well, that's useless. Anything in room 204? Stairs, floor 3. I need that. Okay. I need to get out of there. No, that's not where I wanted to go. I wanted to try the other room. Okay. No! I think... Oh, for goodness sake. For goodness sake. Can I get down to the ground floor, please? That's all I want to do. Violence. Yeah. But yeah, if I have to protect myself, I will. But, like, I don't know. I'm not a particularly violent person. Shiznit. Okay. Hide in the bathroom. Ah! Okay. I feel like I always need to wait a little extra time. Just to make sure. He's gone. Can I try?
Hello?
Hello? Nobody. Look through the spyglass. Yeah. I was so gonna go out there in a moment. Okay. I think we're okay. Okay, he sounds farther away. Alright, I need to go... No. It's going backwards. Okay, I'm gonna go in a room. We've already been in this room, I believe. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Scrying mirror and, I think oh, let's just hide. Just for the sake of it, let's just hide. You know, we can be closet hiders, and that's okay. Oh, he's nearby. No, you can't. I'm in a closet. I just want to get to the ground floor. We're the Closet Hider Club. We hide in the closet with our flashlights. Oh my god, just leave. Leave. Okay. Yes. Call the lift. Yes. Garage. Ground floor. Ground floor. Yes! 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 Woo! He's not gonna get me on the ground floor. Okay, where do I need to go? Dr. Bose, tell me where to go.
Use force like that on a patient, Mrs. Hall. It goes against everything I believe in. You have to understand he's making it all up.
Okay.
Is it Dr. Bose? I saw you trying to explain what happened with Jimmy. You seem desperate.
I was worried Rose would believe Jimmy.
Okay.
It was a bare-faced lie. But I managed to convince Rose Jimmy was making it up.
All right. Not back on floor 2. Are you kidding me? Seriously? All right.
Is someone there?
He's gone. I kind of want to go up to floor 3 because I needed this stair. Here, wait. Wait. Let me go to kitchen because kitchen is... Which way is kitchen? This way? Yes. Kitchen. I want to use the scrying mirror. Haha. We're getting somewhere. No, just floor 2. Great. Super helpful. So helpful. I want to go up to the 3rd floor because now that I have the key to the 3rd floor stairwell, I think I can finish the Amy portion. Even though I don't have a directive on Amy right now. door now? Okay. Go down. Alright. And that would bring me down to floor 1. No, I didn't want to open the menu. No. Okay. I don't have the key to 2. Ah, stop moving. That way. Okay. I don't know. I'm going down to 2. Alright, where do I go? That way. In the storeroom.
Is anyone there?
Is anyone there? I'm Dr. Bose. I'm Amy. Okay. Try this room?
Is anyone there?
No. Lovely. This room? Don't have the key for this door. Okay.
Is anyone there?
Is anyone there? No? Ugh. Okay. I think there's an ad that's gonna start in a moment. You know, it sucks that he's always on floor 2. It would be nice if he was on another floor for a little while. Like, you know, doesn't he have other jobs to do? No, it's not. Okay, let's see.
Is someone there?
No. The compass is really not working. It's not being helpful. Do I have the key to this room? 221. I do not. Hide in the bathroom. Because that's what we do. We hide in the bathroom. I'm going to catch you, Maya. Are you really? Are you really, sir? Am I to believe you? Maya. 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 Nope. No. Yeah, sure, dude. Look, I can deadlock this door. So it'll give me a moment. Okay. Alright. So I've got a moment.
Is someone there?
Oh, for goodness sake. We'll look through the spyglass then. He's farther away. Alright. There was a creek. No! Ah! No! 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 No? Okay. Sometimes I think near the end of the game he'll hide in the bathroom. Okay. Ah! No. Yeah, skip wake. I know. Yes. What room am I in? 107. How do I get out of here? Okay, so the compass is not helping me. It is entirely useless. Look on the first floor store near the stairs for the device. Oh. I need to go downstairs. So annoying. So irritating. Did I lose all my keys? I lost all my keys. Damn it. Okay, call the lift again. Okay. Okay, hang on here. Okay, all right. Let's see. Bathroom? No, it's okay, that's this room. I don't... Alright, let me see if there's a key in here. Ugh. This is excruciating. Yeah, and the compass is oh so useful. There, I'm just gonna try in every room.
Is someone there?
No. No one is there. Oh, I don't need to be in there. $2.19. Okay. Nope. 218. Maybe I can get the deadbolt in there. Oh, for goodness sake. Really? Really? I'm going to catch you, Maya. Maya. I'm going to catch you, Maya. Boop. Nope. Nothing. Look through the spyglass. Did he say you're bad or you're dead?
Who's there?
Who's there? Nobody. Nope, I'm going back in. Ah! It's so irritating. Like, just let me go. I don't know what he said that time. You're dead meat, Maya? Good Lord, I'm glad my name is not Maya. Alright. Okay, it's directing me... What if I go here? Maybe in here?
Hello?
Oh, this is so frustrating. Okay, that's a new one.
Hello?
Really? hide. We'll hide for a bit. It's okay. It's alright. We'll just hide. The difficulty of when you find a game that interests you and you're basing it on other people's Let's Plays where they've edited them, you don't really get to see how long it actually takes to play that game. And this is a lot.
Is someone there? Is someone there?
Okay, we'll just run around and find keys again. Yes, I already have a scrying mirror. Some smoke coming out of the hotel. Okay, that's a new one. Okay. Oh, he laughed. There, see, he's laughing. Okay, Dr. Bose. Okay, so it's where the mannequins are. I'm in the right area, but I'm not getting the trigger. Okay, let's skip. Can I skip? Yep, he's right there. He's camping. He's totally camping me. Absolutely 100% totally camping me. See? He's camping me.
Is anyone there?
It's over here somewhere.
Is anyone there?
This is infuriating.
Is anyone there?
Yeah, let's try going in here. No. Compass, no. An old gun. Great! That's great. Just swell. There's a gun involved. And you know it's pretty serious if it's a gun in England because they have strict gun laws. $2.16. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is excruciating. Yeah, I know. I get it. I get it. I get it. Okay. Look through the spyglass. Is he there? He's far away. Okay, let's go back to room 216.
Is someone there?
I'm getting no answers. No answers. Is there an item that I need? There's a crossbow and a gun and bats. We're getting very violent here. And then the scrying mirror. Yeah, I'm in room 216. Infuriating. Absolutely infuriating. Why did I go in the bathroom? Yeah, I know you are. Hide in the bathroom. It's kind of interesting. He takes the deadlocks away from me, but he doesn't take the master skeleton key. He doesn't take that away from me. I'm coming for you. Of course you are. Of course you are. Because I'm wonderful. Everybody wants me. I'm just kidding. No, I don't need everybody to want me. It would be nice to be unwanted sometimes. Sure you are. Good job, dude. I believe in you. I believe in you. Okay. See? He'll show up when he wants to show up. He'll show up whenever. Let's wait until he walks past another time, just in case he does. Just in case. Okay. Well, let's go on the 3rd floor then. Maybe we can figure out the thing on the 3rd floor. If it will let us. That way. It's spinning.
Is someone there?
Oh. How about here?
Is someone there?
Thank you! Alright, so... Amy. Is it Amy?
Amy?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm Amy.
I saw you at the top of the stairs, on the banister. What were you doing?
I felt really light. I really thought I could jump down to the bottom.
Oh, darling, no. Don't jump down to the bottom. Oh, no, little girl.
Who's there?
Okay, she's gone. Okay. Go down. All the way down to the bottom. And that's the end of Amy. Oh. Oh, Amy. Little girl. I don't think I have. Okay. Let's go look at the scrying mirror now. Okay. So Amy's dead, but we already knew she was dead because she's a ghost. So obviously she died somehow. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's it. I think that's just the end for Amy's story. Or is it? Yeah. Okay.
Hello? Hello?
Okay. This way? This way? Wait, let's... Lights are on in here now. Okay. I think that's it. Okay. Alright. We're going back upstairs, I guess. Again. I wonder if I needed to see that to trigger the next part. So, 216. Okay, no. Would that trigger it? Maybe this will trigger it now. It'd be nice if the wind wasn't so windy.
Is someone there? Is someone there?
Ugh. So infuriating. It's gonna show us that image again and nothing is happening. I'm missing something. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I would like to know what we're missing. Okay. I'm checking something right now. All right. Shiznit. Okay. Dr. Bose. 216. Dr. Bose explaining what happened. Walk into the room. After Dr. Bose has given you the next vision, go upstairs to room 216. Walk into the room, back to the door, then turn around and look at the bed. No. Return to the room. I might just not be triggering it. Okay. So it says walk into the room, back to the door. There he is.
You can't get away from me that easily, Jimmy. I think we should start again, don't you? Why don't you do what I asked you to do this time?
Oh my
would be
God.
a good start, wouldn't it?
Okay, fine.
Is it Dr. Bose?
Yes, I'm Dr. Bose.
Okay.
I saw you sitting on a bed talking to Jimmy. What were you doing?
I thought when he realized he'd been caught lying, he'd start to engage with me and do what I asked. Instead, he just made up another lie. Only this one was much worse. The worst.
Okay. Those together.
You said Jimmy made up another lie about you. A much worse lie. Does that have something to do with what you said about the scrapbook?
Jimmy accused me of the worst crime possible.
Okay.
He took it from a newspaper story he'd read. He was making it all up.
Great. Yep. Let's ask about the gun.
Is anyone there?
No. Alright, let's hide in the bathroom for a second. Because he's right there. Okay, health. Let me check Amy. Okay, we need to get out of here. We don't need to be on the second floor anymore. Jesus. I just want to get out of there. I just want to leave. Exactly. Crashing out, yeah. Yes. Yes. Oh, thank goodness. Alright, I'm gonna go back upstairs. I think I need to talk to Amy. I should have talked to Amy when I was down in the stairwell. Go down. Go down.
Is anyone there?
Okay, it's Amy.
Is it Amy?
Yes, I'm Amy.
I saw you lying at the bottom of the stairs.
Okay.
What happened to you?
I jumped, but then it all went dark and I couldn't wake up. I can't wake up anymore. I don't know where I am.
All right. So this is the end of Amy's story. Yes, finally. Can I get out here? What? All right. Okay,
Is it Dr. Bose?
Dr. Bose.
Yes.
I saw you upset and heard the police banging on the door.
There we
What
go.
was going on?
Rose reported me. I knew they'd strike me off. I had no career, no future. I decided to take control once and for all.
Okay. I'm supposed to speak with him about the washing line. No, I've already talked to him about the washing line. Dr. Bose in game room with the washing line. Okay.
When you said you decided to take control once and for all, does that have anything to do with what you said about the washing line and rolling pin?
I experimented with the washing line, but it was too thin. I found some rope instead. I still had my keys to the hotel, so I crept in one night while I was on bail.
Oh dear. Okay. All right, let's leave. I believe. Oh no. We're supposed to go. No, downstairs. Because it said LG. It didn't say LT. It said LG. Oh, Dr. Bose. What did you do to yourself? Oh, Dr. Bose. That's not... No. Dr. Bose, no. Dr. Bose.
Is it Dr. Bose?
Okay, I need to move closer.
Is it Dr. Bose?
Yes, it's me.
I saw you tying a rope around your neck. You killed yourself. Why?
I'd had enough. There was no going back. My life was over anyway.
Oh, that's awful. Okay, we finished the Dr. Bose story. We finished Amy's story. There's the stage. I guess that's the next place to go. Okay. Wait, what does this tell me in the menu then? I'm 41% complete. For real? Okay. I'm gonna call the lift. Okay. So it pointed me out to the stage. So let's go to the stage. Actually, let's do... Oh, no. Can I... Wait. I need to scry. Oh my gosh, that's WrestleMania. Wow, they have WrestleMania and Defender. Oh my gosh, Time Crisis 3. I haven't even looked at these. That's wild. Let's go to the scry to look in the scrying mirror. Yeah, seriously. Absolute arcade classics. Okay, it's Harvey. And, right, we have the scrapbook. But is there anything else after this? Or is it just the scrapbook? Yes, okay. Alright, since we're here, we'll go into the ballroom. Wonderful.
Behold, I am the great Hugo. I stand alone above all others. I am the light which illuminates the darkness.
Spooky.
I alone am master.
Okay.
Who's there?
Maybe we should go backstage.
Hello?
Okay, fine. Be that way. Alright, well I guess we're gonna have to look at the scrying mirror again. I don't want to go all the way upstairs yet until I have to. Oh no, no. Scrying mirror, scrying mirror. What next? What next? Yes, we know this. We've seen this a dozen times. Yes. Third floor. Okay. We're just going to the third floor. Third floor. Third floor. Everybody up. Side quest time. Okay. Okay. Which way to go?
Hello?
Well, that's unhelpful. Okay. I guess we're just gonna go through a lot of rooms now. Is it gonna give me better directions now that I'm on the third floor? Okay. Let's see. Okay. Let's try this room. Okay, let's try this room.
Is someone there?
Okay, nothing. Let's see. All right. Did he just say room? Am I on the 3rd floor? Oh, for goodness sake. Okay, I have to go down to the 1st floor. Or the ground floor. No, 1st floor. Oh my god! Flar, blar, blarb. Okay. Alright.
She said no. Stay away.
Okay. There is an ad starting in, like, a few seconds. And I need to make a bathroom run. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back up to 3rd floor. Okay. All right. This way. This way. This way. No, I don't want 301. Um, 307. I'm gonna go in here.
Is someone there?
All right, nice. Okay. So, all right. So, we've got, where were we here? I wish we had everything in order. So, let's talk about, no. Ah! No.
Is it Harvey?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And the scrapbook.
I saw a scrapbook with newspaper articles in it. Who made it?
Jimmy. He used to keep cutouts of news stories about abusive teachers and doctors. He wasn't a normal boy.
Okay. I'll be right back. I'm just going to run to the bathroom since we're on a ad break. All right. I just had a thought. This hotel probably has a very, very high electricity bill with all these rooms with the lights on in them. All right. So let's see. Let's ask him. Let's ask
Why
about
is there
the
an
dangerous
old heater marked dangerous?
It was giving electric shock. I kept it so the police could check it.
Okay.
Who does the dagger belong to?
It's not a dagger. It's a letter opener. It's not
Okay.
supposed to be sharp.
All right.
What were all the cricket and baseball bats for?
I kept them. In case I needed them.
In case he needed them. Okay. What
Where
about
was the crossbow from?
It was from an armory display we used to have. Jimmy was fond of it.
Okay, there's something I think I'm missing. I need to find some rusty keys somewhere. Photos
Was there
of
a fire at the hotel?
Okay.
Yeah. They managed to contain it, but I lost a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff.
Who does the gun belong to?
It was mine. It belonged to my father. I still had a few rounds with it.
Okay. There are some rusty keys that I have not found. Where would I find the rusty keys? Here. Now that I'm looking at a playthrough, location of rusty keys in at dead of night. Let's see. Oh, goodness. Okay. Anything else?
I saw someone on stage, a performer, announcing himself as the Great Hugo.
I never knew it.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, found items. That's easier.
Who did the
ring?
wedding ring belong to?
Probably belongs to Rose.
Okay. All right. All right. Oh, I just totally did not look at that because I was looking. Lovely. Lovely. We're gonna have to go down to the second floor again. The music is so loud, I don't like it. Okay. He's too close. Shh! Be quiet. No, you don't. You don't see me. I'm in a closet. I'm in a wardrobe. Alright. I have just a little bit more time to go. I'll try to go until like around the half hour. The looking glass, a spyglass. He's a little farther away. Okay. Oh shit. Get me out of here, please. I'm just gonna go straight to the ground floor. Okay. Ah! Actually, I should go to second floor. But where is it in the second floor? Alright. I hate floor 2 at this point. I am so over floor 2. So over it. Okay, let's see. Alright, let's go by sequence. Alright. He's already here. Okay. So we've seen everything in this room because I remember the dagger being in there. Alright, here, let me see. I'm going to pull up floor. Let's see. He's nearby, isn't he? Hi, LT. I hope your side quest went well. Okay, that's the bats. Nope, not in there. Okay. Alright, let's check in here. If I remember oh, for goodness sake. Okay. Let's see. Side quest went great. Good. Good to know. Right. I'm gonna take a little hide in there because I know I can't get into 205. Okay. I didn't look very long through the spyglass. And the music's pretty loud. Okay, I need to go to room 215. Well, that helps. Which is all the way the other side. Okay. I'm just gonna hide in here for a bit. No! No, 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 no. No. There's nobody in here. There's nobody in here. Look, he's not even turning on the light. I'm waiting. No, you're not. You're not gonna catch me. Yeah, I hear ya. I hear you, Jimmy. Okay. You're too close. Leave. Okay, nope. No, 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 no. Okay. Grr. Okay. We'll just wait a little bit. What was that? He's like, hey, too much noise. I don't like it. Alright, hang on. I need to go this way. Okay, that's the gun. Alright, so...
Is anyone there?
Alright. We'll hide in the wardrobe and he won't come find us. Shh. Oh, there's a creek. He's too close. Alright, so it said to walk toward the wardrobe. Okay, he's too close. Alright. So here's what I'm gonna do. I need to finish up. So I'm going to go down to the ground floor because that's a good place to stop. He was right there! Okay. Alright. So, I think I will finish this game, but I'm going to do it with a guide because it's kind of... with a game like this, it becomes very repetitive. If you have to keep going. If you're like running around and you don't know where you're going. So, I am going to stop here for the day. Here's my wing back. So I will try to put out a stream schedule tonight or tomorrow, as I usually do. maybe I'll finish this next Sunday, now that I have a guide to work with, because it's just it takes too long running around, not sure where everything is. So, let's find somebody to raid. Who to raid? Nope. Let's see who's doing something good. Should we raid Fairy Sama for art? I haven't raided Fairy Sama before, I don't think, but I really like their art. I think Fairy Sama's pretty cool. Let's try Fairy Sama then. Let's see if she will accept F-A-B-R-I-S. Or not Fairy Sama, Fairy Sami. Yes. Okay, she's doing some art. Very cool. All right. I will see you guys around. Have a wonderful day. Bye.